Hello from Fine Arts. Today we are going to make this adorable summertime cow because we are ready for summer. For this project I used a Sharpie, crayons, and watercolors. Get your supplies ready because here we go. First thing we're going to do is draw a border. We're going to go down, across, down, across. Put your name at the bottom right-hand corner. Every artist should sign their artwork. Okay, to make our fancy farm animal, the first thing we're going to start with is the sunglasses, okay? And notice that they are kind of like the shape of a flower, so cute. Also notice that they are about smack dab in the middle of the paper, okay? So kind of look at your paper, come all the way down, right about here is the middle. We're going to move over to the left, and we're going to start by making a flower. Here we go. Ready? So it's like a bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. And we're making it kind of a circle shape. Like that. There's one. And inside that flower we're going to do a big, huge circle. Like that. And then we're going to connect it. You could see that the sunglass goes across. So it's like a little rainbow. Two. Okay, now we're going to do another bubble, another set of flower sunglasses. Ready? Here we go. So bubbles. So cute. And then a circle inside. And you're going to try to get those circles to be the same, and you're going to fill them in. I'm using a black Sharpie. You could use a black crayon. If you want your circles to be perfect, you could trace something that is round, but I'm kind of just going to freehand it. Okay, then look at those two circles and make them so they look similar. So this one looks a little bit smaller, so I have room to kind of go around and make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is the face. Now you can see that it comes across like this, straight, and then it curves down, and then it comes very close to the bottom. Okay, so if we look at the bottom of our paper and we jump up about an inch, right about here is where it's going to go. So right about here, and then we're going to take the sunglasses, they jump up about an inch. So here are the sunglasses, we jump up about an inch. So we're going to go straight across for the sunglasses. And now they're going to arc around. This side's going to arc around, and this is going to come to a curve, kind of like that. Cute! Okay, now the sunglasses, we want to finish them, so there's two lines here, two lines here. Okay, now for the cow's face, you can see that it's broken up into three sections. 1, 2, 3. So this one, this line, actually, before we do that line, we better do the nose. So you can see it's kind of a oval or rectangular shape. So come down here, you're going to go up, curve around. And then for the nose part, we're going to go across, kind of curve down, It kind of comes together. Here's a point, so we're going to draw a straight line, and then they kind of curve around for the nose. Okay, and then it has, it has a half smile. So we're gonna draw a smile and connect it with the sideways. There we go. Okay, now these sections here, we're gonna curl down. There's one. Don't go through the glasses, and then it comes down like that. Over here, see how I jumped a little bit over? So we're gonna jump a little bit over. We're gonna come down like this and curl down like that. Cute. Okay, and then the cow hair is kind of funky, so we're gonna come up here and we're gonna do like a curl. 1, come up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just have fun with it. Okay, now you can see my ears are not perfect. So over here, we're going to come up and then go down, and then inside's the pink part, come up, go down, and then over here, same thing, come up, go down, come up, go down. All right, and then the cow goes, the cow body, we're gonna come here, go across and down. I do a little flower to the corner, so do this circle side, fill it in. And then I did bubbles for the flower, just to make it fun. I did 2 sections. Okay, cute. Now we need the spot for the grass. This is kind of like where the grass meets the fence. So come over here, we're gonna go straight across, and then you try to connect it straight across like that. Cute. Now, for the fence, I did, I started right here that's white. So we're gonna do a curve around, and I'm gonna do another curve, and then another curve. So there's 3 of them. Okay, then the fence is connected with these horizontal lines, so it's 2 lines across. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're gonna jump down, do the same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you'll see it once it's painted. Okay, now our fence is gonna continue on this other side. So we're gonna do another one of those things. There's 1 and 2, the fence post. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we do the bottom one, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now behind the cow is the barn. And so kind of decide where that's out in your paper. So I'm going to start with the diagonal, like the roof, okay? So I'm gonna do diagonal across, and I don't have as much space here, so I'm gonna just make my barn a little bit smaller. I'm gonna come down, and I'm gonna do another diagonal, like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna have my barn go down and down. Okay, now to show that it's a barn, I do have this white part of an X, so I'm kind of running out of room. So I'm gonna go across, 2 lines across, and then I'm gonna go, I'm gonna make this side that goes down. So go down, it's going around the ear. 2 lines across, 2 lines down, and then 2 lines across. So it's part of the X, and then I'm gonna do diagonal, like that, and I'm doing another diagonal. So you'll have to do it depending on what your paper looks like. Okay, there we go. And then there are lines coming down to the barn, like this, and it goes all the way through. Lines. Lines. That one goes down, another line. Okay, there we go. There's the barn. Okay, cute. Now we have to add the clouds. So I have a horizontal cloud. These are just bubbles. Okay, there's one coming off the side. And there's a little one. Maybe it goes through the ear. There we go. Okay, that is it for my drawing. Put away your Sharpie and grab your crayons. Okay, I started with the green, so we'll take a look at the grass. I just do some lines, and they're all kind of going up and a little bit slanted. So think of green grass. Here we go. And there's some green grass over here. So they're all kind of going the same, up and a little bit slanted. Okay, just to give some texture to the grass. Okay, after the green, I did the yellow. So I'm gonna go ahead and color in the sunglasses. And I colored these in all the way yellow with my yellow crayon. Okay, I also colored in my flower with the yellow. Okay, after the yellow, I did the brown. So the brown was to show the fur of the cow. So first we'll start up here where the hair is, and I just kind of did some lines, maybe some triangles like that. And then the lines for the ears go up and then down like that. Okay, and then wait, same thing over here, up, down. Okay, now these lines on this side over here all go down, and they're just random. They look really good once you paint them. Okay. And I did the same thing on this side over here. Okay, after the brown, I did orange. So, oh, I forgot, the body. Now, for the body, I did, the hair goes straight here, and then it's diagonal, and then it goes across, okay? So we're gonna do straight here, and these are just texture lines. Then they're gonna come out diagonal this way. Little tiny marks. And notice they kind of connect. Then they're going to end up being straight there. To look like the cow fur. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with my orange. So what I just did with the brown, I'm going to add with orange. And it will create a resist effect when you paint. Well, maybe I'll outline this in orange, just a little bit. And just a few marks. Same thing on the cow fur. Okay, after the orange, I did the red. So I'm going to color in the barn. And this will help you. I just lightly colored it in and then I painted it. This will help you see. Go around that X. part of an X. You're going to go around the fence. So the barn is in the background. So it's behind the fence. The fence will stay white. There we go. Okay, so hopefully you can see it. Okay, I also colored the nose, the nostrils right here red. The rest of it I'm going to paint. You can see that it's pink. Okay, and then after the red I grabbed a black and I did the roof line black, nice and light. Okay, and then after the black I grabbed the blue and I just put a little bubble on the clouds, just to have a shadow, just like that. Okay, and that is it for my crayons. Now get your paints, because we're ready to paint. Music. Okay. Now, for painting, I started with yellow. Wake up your yellow. And I just sprinkled some yellow in the grass, just to give it variation, like that. Also, if you want to paint the glasses, if you didn't get it quite filled in with your crayon, you can paint it. Okay, now wake up your green. So when I wake up my green, my brush stroke is just kind of straight, except for the sides. Carefully come down, carefully come across, and come down. Okay, and then fill it in. You'll see that the green and the yellow mix together to make a light green, and it gives your grass a little bit of variation. Come around the side. Okay, and over here. We're just going to let that dry. Okay, the next thing I did was the cow. And so wake up your orange. And I did orange and brown. So let me show you right here. So I kind of filled in the orange. And your water can spread it around to make it lighter. So it's not a bright orange. The water will make it lighter. Okay, now we're gonna add some brown. Watch this. So wake up your brown. It's in the back, it's in the top of your palette, and you're gonna sprinkle in some brown with that orange. Cute. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing for the rest of the cow. So a little bit of orange. Oh, I know what I forgot. I'm looking at it. That's funny. Okay, then wake up your brown. You put your brown with your orange. Kind of mix them together. Play with the orange and the brown. And then just let that sit. Okay, now I noticed I forgot to do the marks for the middle of the cow. So I used a black crayon, but I went very, very light. And I went down very, very light. So it looks like very light gray. Okay, there we go. All right, then wake up your red. I'm gonna do the red nose. So I put the paint on the nose, and then I'm going to use water to spread the color, and notice it'll make it pink. Okay. Same thing for the ears, very light red, and then water will make them pink. A little bit of red and water. Okay, now we're going to paint the barn red. So go nice and slow around that fence. Oops, I picked up orange. That's all right. I guess it'll be an orangish, reddish barn. And if you get red on the white, you can wipe it up right up with a dry brush, just like that. Next I did black for the roof. Okay, the last thing I did was the sky. I used a mix of blue with green. So you can see the blue is pretty dark, so I put a lot of water with it. I added some green, and it made it lighter. And I kind of went right there and around the cloud. So it was nice and light. I used a lot of water to spread that. Very light color. So you could see that when you put the blue on, it's kind of dark. You add a little bit of green. It makes it a light color, add water. Just play with it. And I did put a little bit in the cloud like that. So again, the sky, I mixed blue with green with a lot of water. And you could do it on your palette also, if that helps. And then go around the fence. Okay, and then I did a little bit of red right here just to make the ears a little bit more red at the bottom. And then I also added some more green just down here because it dried a little bit, just to make it a little bit darker. Okay, hope you had fun in fine arts today. Until next time, bye everybody.